Well, we have descended on Harare as a Southern African region to strategize on how we are going to win the presidency of the Pan-African Parliament. There has been a lot of political bickering back and forth on the question of rotation. We won that argument in Addis, that the PRC and the Executive Council, endorsed by the Bureau, the head of state, have agreed with our notion that there must be principal rotation between regions to lead the Pan-African Parliament. You remember at the aborted elections, we said no rotation, no elections. Now we have gotten and succeeded diplomatically to impress upon ambassadors of countries and plenipotentiaries of states, foreign ministers and heads of state to implement the resolutions of the Pan-African Parliament. Why are we here? We have already gotten a date, albeit delayed, that by the 27th of June up to the 8th of July, for the first time after the last 2 years, the Pan-African Parliament will converge in Midrand to go and elect a bureau, because currently it does not have a bureau, and the bureau is under contention because other countries or other regions wanted to keep the leadership of the bureau for times that are not prescribed in the statutes of the Pan-African Parliament. Our coming here is to consolidate our position and believe that Africa is one, that the people of Africa are one, and that every region should be given a run and a chance to be able to lead this important parliamentary body. If you look at the organs of the AU, naturally, you would have a president. Last year it was President Felix Tshisekedi of DRC. This year is President Sali of Senegal. There's always rotation. At the bureau, at the bureau level, it was Mrs. Nkosazana Zuma. Now it is Faki. Before that there was Pink. So there's always rotation. I do not know why there is a fuss about a non-rotation at a parliamentary level. Now, us descending here is to come and to get our house in order, consolidate our region. The whole region is in unison in supporting Chief Fortune Charumbira as our candidate. We are strategizing to see how we are going to consolidate the region and prepare our campaign towards other regions to engage those regions so that we consolidate and come 27th of June that we make sure that we emerge victorious by at least getting 50+1 of the vote to take over the presidency of the Pan-African Parliament for the first time in the history of the Southern African region. So us coming here is just to put our campaign into order, making sure that our financial mobilization and resources are in order, making sure that our strategy is in order, our messaging is in order, our candidates being hopped around the regions, our various regions, because I'm going to lead the campaign as the campaign manager to make sure that we touch those areas where we are seeing loose ends, consolidate our position, engage other regions, and see that we take this thing forward. There are a number of challenges here and there, and we are working around them to make sure that we overcome them and be able to emerge victorious come 27th June. That is the reason why we are here.
What is the importance of this rotation in terms of leadership for the Pan-African Parliament?
I think the importance is well enunciated in various statutes of the African Union, that each region must be given a chance to provide leadership at these very important continental bodies. So the importance is that by us leading this time around, we put our energy and effort on what we want to see as Africa and what we want Africa to be and where we want to see Africa. The next time another region comes, perhaps their focus would be energy and economic revival. Our focus would be consolidating peace and democracy, the other region. So because of that give and take, you consolidate and harness a one Africa. When we speak of a one Africa, we must show with critical examples on that everything that we do, we share. And above all things in politics, if you don't share power, you don't lead. Everybody must have a share to power. Can you imagine a whole region has never had a chance, and other regions had even double chances, and we are still being denied to run Pan-African Parliament for no reason whatsoever, just because people want to hold on to power. So it is important to give and take, to compromise. For us to build that one Africa, we must be able to learn the culture and the ethos of give and take and fully entrench the democratic principles that we have aligned ourselves to.
And how confident are you in winning this election?
Well, we are very confident, given the fact that there are only two regions that ought to put candidature. That is the northern region and the southern region. Those are the only eligible regions to put candidature. We are hearing rumors, and underline the word rumors, that the northern region has only one country that wants to put a candidate, but the whole region doesn't support that candidate. So we have the support of the northern regions and the support of the southern region. We have one candidate in the south. We have also a support of the northern region. So in terms of candidature, we are already winning, but we are not going to leave everything to chance. We will work around the clock, fly the capitals of the continent, engage parliamentarians, presidents of countries, plenipotentiaries of states, to make sure that we deliver a victory for Southern Africa.